Hey you guys, it's Adwoa-Sugar here with another video. And this is just answering questions from the video I made about the whole video with the South African activist who was basically targeting immigrants from other African countries and other places. And it looks like the different videos that I've listened to. So the problem is the government, okay? The problem is what the government is doing, how they're implementing immigrants and things of that sort. But it doesn't mean go to different immigrants who you don't know who are doing anything and just tell them to get up and leave your country. You know what I mean? This country or this world is not ours. You know, God actually gave us dominion over it to care for it. All right. But it doesn't have our name, our label on it saying this place right here is Dominique's country or Adwoa-Sugar's country. You feel me? Even in my country, in the United States of America, so many people come from other countries with their passport. And if they do the proper documentation or the proper things or marry or work or what have you, they can become a citizen and have the same things, Medicare, education and stuff like we who are born in the country. So for you to, and also too in our country, we have immigrants and different people who come from other places and our own people who do bad, who sell drugs, who do wrong things. That's in every country, every place in the whole world, okay? And if there is a problem like this that is messing up your country, you as citizens should stand up and fight the government. You should stand up and do polls, writing, whatever you can do, protesting to let the government hear what you're saying and change, and prayer. If you don't believe in prayer, then I don't know what to tell you. But there is other methods and other things to do instead of going to innocent people and people you don't know and just telling them they got to get out of your country. You don't know what their situation is. Everybody is coming to some country for greener pastures or something. Even me, I want to move to Ghana. You feel me? So like, it doesn't make sense for you to just base it on all international people that are coming to South Africa. That is the reason why all your jobs and everything is taken. Have you looked at some situations with South Africans? And I'm not talking about everybody, but have you looked at some, the reason why some companies will rather hire immigrants who will do the labor, even if it's for a low rate? Think about being a business owner. I wouldn't have did that, but I don't know their mindset. This is something that you should set apart to fight the government about. Fight the government about the strict rules. Fight the government about paperwork, how you should apply, how you should come. And fight the government. Why fight innocent people when you can't fight? It puts a distasteful taste in other people from other countries' mouth. People who want to come to South Africa and visit. It puts a distasteful thing in their mouth, and it also makes your government look ridiculous. It makes you as an activist look ridiculous. I know that you're fighting for people and fighting for the poor and so, but there's other methods and ways to fight. You know what I mean? In this country where it was hard for still hard to this day for black individuals to be able to have even a leadway as their Caucasian counterparts. We didn't fight the way that you're fighting. We didn't go to different people and do that. We would have been killed. You know what we had to do? We had to stand beside legislation. We had to walk. We had to put up parties, put up paperwork, get people in office, change laws. That's what we did here in America. Okay, and everything is not perfect, but guess what? A lot of black and brown people that get to come to America, they get to work jobs, they get to go to school, they get to inherit a lot of stuff. Guess what? Our ancestors, the black African American ancestors, bled and died, voted, went, boycotted, did this, stood here, got beat up, did all of this to show the law and show this. This is what you need to be doing. If you want to do something to upchange your government, look at the history of how things happen in America, how things were changed. And still to this day, it still needs changing done. But the forefronts, if you saw how they were working, try to do something like that instead of going to innocent people. And if you don't like how the situation is, talk to your government. Do stuff to bother your government. Stop paying for stuff. Stop paying for different things. Stop doing things. You know, boycott certain things. People, it's nothing like messing with people's money. When you start messing with people's businesses and people's money and people's systems, honey, they will change. Listen, if they didn't boycott the bus system down south, honey, the bus system knew they had to change because majority of their customers were black and brown people, and that's how they made their bread and butter. So if you have this South African government that is not listening to you, that is not helping out with the immigrants and all the stuff you need for the impoverished South Africans, and it's like not helping anywhere, hit them where they hurt. Money, taxes, hit them where it hurts. Boycotting, hit them where it hurts. This is education. You know what I mean? Because what you're doing right now, it's not helping anything. What you're doing as an activist, as you're doing and going to just any immigrant people and just telling them this, and are you going to the right ones? And that's dangerous. Are you ready to start a war in your own country? No. Change this, please. Learn from the old school people. Learn from the people who fought countries and racism systems against. Learn from your leader, Mandela. Learn. You feel me? And don't come on here talking no BS. Don't come on here putting no crazy comments. You know what I mean? And I might not be from South Africa, but I'm sure from a people that fought for their rights. I'm sure from people who bled and died from their rights. I'm from their ancestry. So get in line. Fight for your rights the right way. Figure it out the right way. Doing this way is not going to help anybody. If anything, it's going to turn more countries and more people against you. You're greater in numbers. Some of them immigrants that are there that are actually working and actually they can stand with you. Treat us all fair. Help us all with education. Help us all with Medicare. Help us all. Or we'll boycott it all. Come on, bruh. Like, and I don't care. You can write me. You can send me to however many videos. And I'm going to keep saying this. Try a different method because what you're trying is not working. What you're doing is not working. It's not working. There's South Africans in Ghana. There's South Africans in America. There's South Africans all over. You feel me? There's immigrants all over. This world is for human beings. You feel me? It doesn't matter what country you're from. If you don't want to stay there, you don't have to. If you want to go somewhere else and live and start something, you can do that. That's why they create visas. That's why they create paperwork for people to move if you want to move. If you want to be somewhere else, you can do that. All right? You're not the owner of South Africa. You're not the owner of the country. Come on, do it the right way if you want things to change.